Okay. So did I go live? I am live. Just waiting for people to show up if anyone is. All right. I think I've done everything correct. So I hope people can hear me okay. Also, if there is a way to pop chat out so that I can have that as a separate window, I'd really... Oh, there it is. Hey, excellent. Okay, now I have it as a separate window. That's exactly what I wanted. Cool beans. Cool beans. All right. Okay, I'm just getting set up right now for people who are joining me. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna run and use the bathroom real quick before we get started so that I don't have to do that later. So I'll be right back in like 5 minutes tops, okay? Stay tuned. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I'm a sweaty mess. It's really hot in my apartment. Okay. So yeah, it is exactly 8 o'clock. I'm just going to talk for a little bit and give people a chance to join in if they want to watch. Actually, is anyone watching currently? I don't think anyone's currently watching. Okay, I guess. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to give people a bit of an opportunity to kind of trickle in as they do. I'm just making sure that all my settings are correct. I hope that I'm doing this right. I hope that you can hear the game as well as my voice. If you can't, let me know that. If there's any lag at all, let me know that too. I can see if I can try to fix it. I plan on playing this game for about 3 hours. Get as far as I possibly can. Hopefully people will join me so that they can, ask questions, and we can try to solve this mystery together. It's very hot in my room. I don't have AC in my apartment, so that's fun. Let's see. If someone can let me know, am I lagging at all? I think I might be lagging. All right, well, I'll tell you what. If I am lagging at all, please let me know. I'll try to fix it. I'm not really sure what I could do to fix it, but I'll try. Viva! Hi! So glad you could join us. Nice to see you. All right, good. Then I'm not just talking to nobody. I mean, I'm not talking to empty air. It's nice to know that there's somebody is watching. All right. So, like I said, if I am lagging at all, if there's any kind of glitching, if you can't hear myself, or if you can't hear the game at all at any point, please let me know. I'll try to fix it. So a little bit about the game. I mentioned this before in a previous video. This is a murder mystery. Dr. Dekker has been murdered, and it is up to us, the player, to figure out who by talking to. We are taking the place of Dr. Dekker as a therapist. So first and foremost, we're a therapist. The main character is a therapist. The patients that you talk to may or may not know something about Dekker's murder. So you have to ask questions that get to the root of their personal problems, but also trying to ultimately solve the murder. So we're gonna just go ahead and jump into the game here. New game. This is deleting my my previous game save, which is fine because I wasn't that far into the game when I realized that I really wanted to play this with with an audience. So here we go. Uh-oh. Ooh. funny he says that right as I turn away. I'm sorry, I just noticed that Jamin's was having audio issues. I hope it was on his end and not mine, so that other people can hear everything. Okay, weird. Act 1. Who are you? Who are you? Who? Ben. Tapes. Mariana. No sound from video. Viva, can you confirm that? Sorry, I just noticed that, Babosaurus. I love the name, by the way, Babosaurus. Patient names have dots next to them. Red, keep talking to them. Amber, you're done. Continue button will appear when all patients are amber. Green, you've asked everything. Going green is optional. No, can't hear video. Okay, I'll try to fix it. God, I hope that I can. Watch replays in the responses tabs. Look for stars, important conversations, optional conversations. Stars update automatically. Try using your patient's words. I'm Ellen, I'm 25, and I'm a nurse. Typing nurse will get a response. Okay. Were you guys able to read the subtitles clearly? If I can't fix the audio issue, then that may be the only way of doing this. I guess there are no patients use context. Yes, I like cats. Not yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me... You're going to, unfortunately, get a peek behind the curtain as I do this. No, that's not what I... Well, actually, I think that is what I want to do. Shoot. Now I don't have audio. Do you have audio? Do you have audio? God, it's hot in this room. Just waiting to confirm whether or not people can... You just hear me. Okay. All right, let me try something else. Okay. Okay. It is no longer coming through my headphones. Now, what this means is that you might get it through my microphone as well as through your speakers. Like it might double. You might hear an echo when they talk. If that gets really annoying, then I'll try to adjust it so that it's only on my headphones, but also coming through your computer. But let me turn my speakers up a little bit. Can you hear the music? I mean, I say music, it's kind of a droning sound. Yeah, I'll get to you in a minute, Mariana. Okay, great. Good. Awesome. All right, so it looks like we've taken a note, and the note says, verbal mirroring. A new study in psychology yesterday suggests using the same words as your patient increases trust. Use yes or no when answering questions. If my patient seems confused, I've probably asked them something they have more than one answer to. To do, say hello to patients, find out what's wrong with them, and see what they know about Dr. Dekker. And then the thing about the annotations. All right, so who do you want to start with? We've got Bryce. That guy right there. We've got Claire. We've got Ellen. We've got Mariana, which you've already seen. And we've got Nathan. That guy. Any votes? Otherwise, I'll just go down the list. There is, by the way, a bit of a delay. I think it's something like 15, 20-second delay. So I may not get to your question right away. I don't want there to be too many pauses. So if there's ever a point where... Let me do it. If there's ever a point where I'm not, where I look at the chat and I don't have an immediate question there, then I'll just ask a question myself. So that's how we'll do it. Okay. All right. I'm going to start with Bryce, and I'm going to go to. No, that's not what I want. Okay. So first thing I wanted to say was, hello.
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor.
Yes.
Did you know Doctor Dekker?
No, I did not know Doctor Dekker.
He was an antagonistic psycho.
Huh.
I hope you're not from the same school of thought.
No, I'm not from the same school of thought.
I didn't really like Dr. Dekker, and for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
All right. Oh, also, we can, I absolutely love this. We can look at the responses here. These are questions that I've asked that garner a response. So, as you can see, there's the two amber asterisks next to no, I'm not from the same school of thought, which means we're going to want to follow up on that later in order to get more. But let's see. What would be a good question to ask him about his problem? What seems to be the problem?
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines.
Hi, Tibbs.
I wasn't used to all the failure.
Thanks for joining.
I got depressed.
Oh, okay. Depression. Oh, and we can replay. I'm going to do this. Oh, you're fine. Martha, you are not very late. I was just going through an explanation of how the game is played. If you don't understand it right away, just give it time. I'm sure you'll catch on. But I'm going to show you guys this. We can click on this.
Originally, I was suffering with
to get a
depression.
replay.
Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines.
Deadlines.
I wasn't used to all the failure.
Failure.
I got depressed.
Depressed. All right. So, what do you guys want to ask about? I'm going to go with the first thing that he said, which is, what was that? That was depression, right? So let's ask him. Let's ask him about his depression. Tell me about your depression.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful.
Gravedigger.
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though.
Well, that's
Not
good.
since I got the extra hour.
Oh, okay, there's a lot to unpack there. So he's a gravedigger. Sorry, I keep looking at the chat. I need to look up here at the camera. So he's a gravedigger. He's frustrated with other gravediggers not being very good, and and he said something about an extra hour. Let's ask him about the shoot, what do we ask him about? Let's go with the depression. I want to stay on that depression line. Right. Depression. Why were you depressed? Oh, okay. Anytime that I ask a question that he has already given the response that question would have triggered, then the question in the box there, it flashes so that we know, so we don't keep trying to ask that question. Let's ask him about his coworkers then.
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Okay, so that's a good example of what happens if I ask something and there's no programmed response or recorded response. They give something like that. I'm going to replay this one here, what seems to be the problem, because he said a couple of things that I want to kind of follow those threads.
Originally, I was suffering with depression.
Work
was piling up. I kept missing deadlines.
Deadlines.
I wasn't used to all the failure.
Failure. Work, deadlines, failure. Work. Work.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them.
I hope the sound is okay, by the way. Like if you guys can hear, if you can hear him clearly when he speaks. So, okay, so we already knew he was a gravedigger. Failure. Okay. Tell me about your failure. That sounds rude.
Apparently, I've gone a little mad. For me.
Okay, good.
25-hour days.
Okay, so 25-hour days. That goes back to what he said with the extra hour. So let's ask him about the extra hour.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
It's pretty crazy. How you feel about dead people? Oh, ask him that. Okay. How do you feel about dead people?
I have no knowledge of that.
Oh, okay. In that case, let's keep on this extra hour thread. Let's ask him. He said midnight hour. He called it the midnight hour. Midnight hour?
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me.
Okay.
But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
Okay, he's asked us a direct question. which means he wants a response. What do you think, Doctor? And the best way to answer that question is to say either yes, followed by the thing that he said, or no, followed by the thing that he said. So he asked me if I think he's insane. So what we can say is either yes, you're insane, or no, you're not insane. Any ideas? Anybody want to chime in and say whether or not we think he's insane? Like I said, I have played a little bit into this game. I know I already gave a response for this question, so I know one thing that he says. Insane? You want to say that he's insane? All right. Because I said no, you're not insane. So I know what he says in response to that. So let's see. I'm really curious. Yes, you're insane.
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
He's so creepy. Oh, man. All right, let's go with... I want to see under extra hour, we've still got asterisks. I'm going to replay this one and see what else we can glean.
At midnight each day,
Time freezes.
You know, it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please.
Do as I please.
An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Okay. You do as you please?
In the extra hour, I mainly catch up with work. It's a godsend. Sometimes I play chess against myself. It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once.
That sounds boring. He said something else about getting caught up on work. I'm going to ask him about that. Caught up on work? No. Oh, okay. Work. We already asked him about work. Let's back up. And I'm going to replay this one. Tell me about your depression and see what else we can figure out from that.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful.
Stressful.
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent grave diggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Okay, man, there's a lot. Oh my god, there's so much. Let's go with... Are you having a problem with competent grave diggers?
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
Now we're getting somewhere. Archaeological dig in a cemetery. Creepy. Archaeological dig? No. Oh, wait, it's the English, archaeology dig.
Allegedly,
there it is.
Henley Church is located on an old Norman motte and bailey castle. I say allegedly because a relic was found and dated around that century, but the archaeologists haven't found any further proof as yet.
Okay. You know what? Something stood out to me, and I'm kind of cheating here because I've been down this road before. He said something about chess, so I'm going to ask him about that.
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
See, this is classic. Very often they will leave off like that, and you're supposed to ask by just basically saying the last thing they said back to them. So, Queen?
I stumbled across a relic myself. An ancient chess piece. The Queen, I believe. The best chess piece. The most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone.
Interesting. And by the way, if anybody's got a question, feel free to ask. If they have something in mind, if they've noticed something that I haven't, please also speak up. I am glancing at the chat every once in a while. Let's go back to competent gravediggers. Queen is off. Right, yes. There's no asterisk next to Queen, so we can no longer follow that line of questioning. Good catch. Are you having a problem with competent gravediggers? I'm going to replay
Henley
that.
Church, where I work, is
Henley
located
Church.
on an old Norman Motte and Bailey.
Motte and Bailey.
You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators
Okay,
there
relic.
in case you destroy a relic.
Relic. Relic? Oh, wait, that would have led us to the thing about the Queen. Okay. Henley Church? Question mark?
Henley Church is relatively small. Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small. The whole building was once owned by Scientologists.
Ooh.
But they handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it.
Okay. Scientologists?
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God. Not anymore. There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Okay. He's asked us another direct question. Do we think... Are there too many religions, or are there not too many religions? Again, I know what response he gives to one of those questions, or answers. Sorry, one of those answers. But I'd be interested to see what other people want me to respond. Queen is not his favorite band. I mean, it might be his favorite band. He liked the Queen that he found. He wanted to keep it. Although it being a relic, I wonder if it actually is meant to be the Queen off of a chessboard. Yes, there are. Okay. Yes, there are too many religions.
Then we agree. Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor?
Oh my god, yes
Some
I
of
have.
it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong, than one of them has got it right.
Okay. Now it has kicked us out of his questioning because we're basically done. Basically done with his questions, the questions that we need in order to further the story. We can keep going with him, however, because there are still asterisks next to the some of his responses. There is one thing that I would like to get back into here. No, I'm not from the same school.
I didn't really like Dr. Dekker, and for quite a few reasons, actually.
A few reasons.
I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
Okay. What are the few reasons?
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
Worse?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Kill himself?
He wasn't a good man. I don't know how he could live with himself. Perhaps he couldn't.
Interesting. So there are still a few asterisks next to these words. Do you guys want to follow these questions, or do you want to move on to a different patient? Because we're pretty much done as far as story for this guy. What problems do you want to discuss? Well, we've already gone through his problems. He talked about his depression, and actually here, tell me about your depression has an asterisk next to it, so I'm going to click on that again.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though.
Okay, burial.
Not since I got the extra
hour, right. Okay, so he said something about cremation.
I'm pro-cremation. Not just because I don't have to dig a grave. They still need a hole for the interment of ashes. It's more dignified, like you're becoming one with the universe again. Rotting in a wooden box. Even if you turn completely into atoms, how would you escape? Even bits of the universe get lonely, I'd imagine.
I like that. Even bits of the universe get lonely. That's oddly beautiful. He has occasionally a bit of poetry to him. I kind of like him. All right, I'm gonna because there's an asterisk next to the extra hour. Let's see what else he has to say about that.
At midnight each day,
Okay,
time freezes. As you know, it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please.
Okay.
An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Okay, so he said time freezes. So I want to ask, time freezes?
In the hour, people are pliable. They don't move. But I can move them. As soon as my hour is up, they start moving again, as if nothing has changed at all.
Okay. That's a little creepy. Have you moved anyone?
That's meaningless to me.
Okay, no, that does not get a response. There's an asterisk next to chess.
I like chess.
Yeah.
I still play sometimes
opponent.
when I can find
Okay.
an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Opponent. Do you still need an opponent?
I can't help you there.
Nope. Okay. That does not get a response.
That doesn't...
Okay. And then he said that about, when I asked him about the Scientologists. Oh, you like this? I'm glad you do. Yeah, this is fun. We're coming up on where I left off, so it'll be entirely new to me. But I think it's good that I knew how to play going in, so that way it's like I'm not stumbling through trying to figure out how. Let's look at his reaction to when I asked him about the Scientologists. I remember he said about how he doesn't believe in any of the religions, and then he asked me...
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God, Not anymore.
Not anymore.
There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Why don't you believe in God anymore?
I'm not sure God would have given a man an extra hour a day. Not just a single man. My extra hour is a gift, but sometimes it's a curse.
A curse?
I sound like I'm complaining, don't I? I'll stop now.
Okay, so he doesn't want to go any further with that. Well, the thing about the chess, all he did was talk about how he plays whenever he gets an opponent, and I asked about opponents, and I didn't get a response. How about, would you like to play chess with me? Nope. Okay, see, all it does is flash the chess question. What are the few reasons? Oh, that he had issues with Dr. Dekker.
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do.
Push him to do things.
He was getting worse towards the end.
Push him to do things.
I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
Okay. He would push you to do things?
I know you're asking questions to try and get a bearing, but I'd rather not talk about that now. Let's just enjoy the getting to know you phase before the ugliness kicks in.
That silky look on his face, it's so childish. Ugliness. He said ugliness. Ugliness?
Doctor, pace yourself, please. This is my session. I'm paying.
Okay. The Queen. Yeah, we can't ask anything more about the Queen. There's no asterisk next to that question to indicate that there's a further response. What did he say about cremation again? He's pro-cremation. Shoot.
I'm pro-cremation.
Okay.
Not just because I don't have to dig a grave.
Right.
They still need a hole for the interment of ashes.
Ashes. Okay, we should ask him about ashes.
Like you're becoming one with the universe again. Rotting in a wooden box. Even if you turn completely into atoms, how would you escape? Even bits of the universe get lonely, I'd imagine.
Ashes?
I don't have anything for you.
Oh, damn it. I thought for sure that was going to get a response. I don't know. Anything else? The stuff that has asterisks. It looks like there's only 3 things that have asterisks, and that is chess, time freezes, and cremation. I mean, I'll look at the chess one again, but I don't know.
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent.
Okay.
There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance.
Oh, by the way, there is a hint system, so if we get...
I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Right. Hold on. Why shouldn't you have told anyone?
Is that something I should know about?
Okay. There is a hint system, so if we get stuck, I can type the word hint, and I can get a suggested question. As a matter of fact, just to show you what that's like, I'm going to do it now. Hint. Does he like planning moves in advance? Jeez. Of course. Of course. Okay. Do you like planning moves in advance?
I do like to be in control, but then I suppose most people do. Nobody wants life to carry them along helplessly. Everyone wants to kick against it and make their own way. Do you like to be in control, Doctor?
Ooh, another direct question. Do we like to be in control? I mean, personally, yeah, I like to be in control, but really only of my own life. I don't try to take control of other people's lives. Um, and actually, I strongly dislike it when people try to take control of my life in any way. So, I don't know. What do you think? Exchange of power is good. Okay, I get where you're coming from, Martha. I do, and I agree. let's let's go with yes. Yes, I like to be in control.
If you like being in control, you'll have a tough time here. I saw it with Dr. Dekker. Such control, such stability. But he unraveled at the end.
Okay. Shit. I wasn't paying attention to what he said. I was paying attention to chat. Alright, let me play that again.
If you like being in control, you'll have a tough time here. I saw it with Dr. Dekker. Such control, such stability.
Control, stability.
But he unraveled at the end.
Unraveled. I don't know if you've noticed, but occasionally words are italicized in the subtitles, which is kind of a hint that that is something to kind of latch onto. So I'm gonna unraveled.
He couldn't keep control of everything, of everyone. He just set us up like dominoes, but we all toppled in unexpected ways. You'll find it all out in time, Doctor. Just not today. Can't have your head exploding, can we?
So, like, it's hokey and kind of corny, but at the same time, like, the acting is really good, isn't it? Like, he's actually a really decent actor. He's pulling off the sulky, kind of immature, childish man boy, you know? He does it very well. Okay, so, the asterisk disappeared from chess. So we have completely followed that line of questioning to its end. Cremation and time freezes are left. Funny and spooky. I agree, Martha. He is funny and spooky.
In the hour, people are pliable. They don't move,
but I can move
I can move them. As soon as my hour is up, they start moving again, as if nothing has changed at all.
You can move them?
I do a lot of work in my extra hour. I move people into graves.
I hope they're dead when he does that. Okay. We have a problem with this guy? Well, I mean, I would say he's got a problem with himself. That's why he's here talking to us. Okay. Time freezes. Was there any... Yeah, there had to be something more, right? There's still a green asterisk.
In the hour, people
right, pliable.
They don't move.
But I can
move them.
Right.
As soon as my hour is up, they start moving again, as if nothing has changed at all.
They start moving again?
No.
Okay. Nothing has changed at all?
I have no knowledge.
Okay. Shit, I don't know. Losing opponents. Losing opponents would be in reference to chess, and we've already followed that to its conclusion, because there's no longer a green asterisk next to the chess question. Where is the king? Oh, well, he found the queen in an archaeological dig at the graveyard where he works as a gravedigger. So I imagine that he only found the queen. But no, like I said, the game kind of lets you know when you're done with a line of questioning. So right now, the only two that remain are time freezes and cremation. Which, by the way, this is of the questions that we have asked. There may be questions that we have not asked that are that have a response that we just haven't gotten there yet. I mean, I can ask him about the king just to see. Was there a king?
Sorry, I don't know anything about
Okay.
that.
It occurred to me that there may actually have been a response for that I didn't know about. But let's see. Time freezes. People don't move. He said they don't move, but he can move them. People don't move. No, see, okay, you can move them. I'm sorry, I'm going to be replaying a lot of these responses. I'm sorry.
In the hour, people are pliable. They don't move.
Pliable.
But I can move them. As soon as my hour is up, they start moving again.
They start
as if
moving
nothing
again.
has changed at all.
They start moving again.
I don't.
No, wait, I already asked that. Pliable.
Isn't it obvious? I've tried moving them, of course. People are often frozen in the most inconvenient of positions.
Oh, and the green asterisk is gone from time freezes. So we are done with that line of questioning. You know, Tibbs, that's actually a really good suggestion. The idea that maybe he's playing chess with people. He did say he plays chess by himself. Maybe he's playing it with human beings. That would be messed up. All right, so the only asterisk that remains is under cremation. So I'm gonna replay that one.
I'm pro-cremation.
Pro-cremation, right?
Not just because I don't have to dig a grave.
Grave.
I still need a hole for the interment of ashes. It's more dignified. Like you're becoming one with the universe again. Rotting in a wooden box. Even if you turn completely into atoms, how would you escape? Even bits of the universe get lonely, I'd imagine.
Okay. Burial? No. Yeah, Tibbs, I agree. I mean, I hope it's been interesting already. I don't know. Should I go for a hint? I don't know what else to ask. And there's really just the one thing left. I don't know. I mean, what he said about cremation versus... phone a friend, right? What he said about cremation versus burial... atoms?
Is that something I should know about?
No, okay. Very often you will get a response just by typing a word that he has said back at him with a question mark. Cremation, burial, atoms, ashes. We already said ashes. Ask him what? Is it possible to annoy him with inane questioning? I don't know. I only got as far as finishing his, well, finishing most of his first interview here. Everything else would be completely new to me. Oh, can you put yourself in a no-win situation that isn't resolved immediately? I don't know. Maybe, possibly. That would be interesting. Like, if I go down the wrong line of questioning, Will I antagonize him so that he clams up and does not give me the information I need? I don't know. That would be... Ooh, then I would have to really pick my questions carefully. I'm going to go ahead and do another hint because nobody has suggested a question and I don't know what to ask him right now. So I'm going to do hint. Does he know anything about Dekker's murder? I'd completely forgotten that I was supposed to ask him about that. All right. Do you know anything about Dekker's murder? I was so focused on trying to talk to him about his situation that I completely forgot about Dekker's murder.
Yes, Dr. Dekker was murdered. Quelle surprise. Murder does seem a bit harsh, doesn't it? And another grave to dig. I know as much about it as you do. Less, I would imagine.
Okay, but that does not give us any information about the cremation question, so I don't know what to ask. This is, by the way, completely optional. We don't have to get every green asterisk. We only need to get the amber ones, because those are the ones that advance the story. Let's see. I don't know. I don't want to do another hint so soon. Let's go with cremation. And he said, what were the keywords that kind of jumped out as there? Cremation, ashes, burial, atoms, universe. Universe?
We're all alone to some extent, don't you think? I don't have any friends, so I suppose that makes me lonely.
Quelle surprise.
In the midnight hour, though, I have as many friends as I like.
Oh, dude, you just got 1,000% creepier.
In the hour, I can take a picture of myself with them, like we're the best of friends.
Now, he did ask us a direct question. He's pulling something out of his pocket before he fades. I haven't been paying attention to when he's on this kind of default screen, this sort of waiting screen. Phase shifter. Yeah, so he did ask us a direct question about our favorite celebrity. I don't know. Yes, I have a favorite, because this is an English game. This is from England, so it's going to want their version of correct spelling. I have a favorite celebrity.
That doesn't mean anything.
Damn. Okay. I'm going to replay that just to see if I can pick something out of it.
We're all alone to some extent, don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't have any friends, so I suppose that makes me lonely.
Lonely. Okay.
In the midnight hour, though, I have as many friends as I like.
God, it's so creepy.
Do you have a favorite celebrity, Doctor? In the hour, I could take a picture of myself with them, like we're the best of friends.
Okay, no friends?
I don't have anything for you.
Okay. Lonely? No. Okay. No, if you use American spelling, and I found this out for my original playthrough, it doesn't recognize the spelling as correct. So if I put favorite without a U, then it does not recognize the word. Even if that would get a pre-recorded response. Celebrity. You are correct. That is a missed opportunity. and a little bit silly. But you know what? Whatever. Gosh, I don't know. We're all alone. We're all alone a little bit, I think is what he said. And then he said about being a friggin' creep with celebrities. And oh wait, I'm gonna replay it, but to make sure I got it right. But I have an idea.
We're all alone to some extent, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any friends, so I suppose that makes me lonely.
Mm-hmm.
In the midnight hour, though, I have as many friends as I like. Do you have a favorite celebrity, Doctor? In the hour, I could take a picture of myself with them, like we're the best of friends.
And during his idle screen, it shows him with a camera. So, picture?
I've taken a lot of pictures.
Aha.
Great shots of all the tourist sites. It's amazing what exposure you can use when moving cars are literally frozen still. Must be the sharp focus.
Okay, and we're done. It kicked us out. The dot next to his name is green. There are no more questions that we can ask that get response from him. This is only the first day of therapy sessions. There are multiple days, so we will come back to him. So now we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, he did ask favorite celebrity, but I tried. I said yes, I have a favorite celebrity, but he didn't have a response for me. And like I said, the green dot lets me know that he's done. So now we will move on to the next one, and let's go ahead with. Does anybody have a preference, or otherwise I'll just go down the list. I can just move on to Claire. Wow, it's already 9 o'clock. The first hour, and we've only done one dude on the first day of sessions. Yeesh. I definitely think that I'm going to be coming back to this game in multiple streams in order to play it with everybody. And the good news is if you miss a day of streaming, you can just watch the recorded stream to catch up. DJ Khalid? Okay. Anyway. Oh, Viva, if it's 3 a.m. for you, I mean, I don't want to keep you up. I'm gonna be doing this for another 2 hours, so I don't know if you want to stick around. But anyway, I'm gonna move on to Claire. So let's say hello to Claire. Hello, Claire. You look very prim and proper.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
Well, all I did was say hello. Great. If that's the kind of response I get from her after hello, I know exactly how these sessions are going to go. Yeah, I think you're right, Martha. I think we will get the hang of this over time. All right. Small fortune.
Being rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
Okay, so she's rich, but she wants to be free of a madness. Madness? Madness?
I'm in a bit of a predicament, Doctor. I'll get to that.
And she shuts me down. Jeez. She would be rich. Okay. Rich? No, okay. Small fortune. Friend zoned again. I don't want to be her friend. Oh. Before we do anything else, we need to remember to ask, what do you know about Dekker's murder?
I don't know who killed Dr. Dekker, but I imagine that in his line of work he met a lot of unstable people. Perhaps he pushed someone too far.
Pushed someone too far. Oh, there's no asterisk next to that, so we actually can't ask her anything more about it. In love? Into a wood chipper? What seems to be the problem?
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
Okay. Side note, I think it's really interesting how they framed that. The close-up on her face that actually only showed half of it, as if she's not a complete person, as if she is incomplete. That's clever. I like that. I notice little directing details like that sometimes, and that's good. So she said that she's a psychotic with obsessive tendencies, or that she's two-faced. Okay, yeah, that's possible. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves here, though. Shoot, I'm going to play that again. Sorry.
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with
obsessive tendencies. Delusional, obsessive.
Oh, and a history of violence.
History of violence.
Sounds so cold.
By the way,
like that, though,
if I forget anything, please remind me. Okay, so delusional. Help me remember this. Delusional, obsessive, and a history of violence. Those are the things I want to ask about. So, delusional.
I don't know.
Shoot.
Sorry.
Am I misspelling that? Oh, delusional. Right?
Sorry.
Shoot. How do you spell delusional, guys? I don't feel like looking it up right now. I'm embarrassed because I write, and so... Oh, okay. See, I thought so. Viva, this is a different person, so she wouldn't know anything about the queen that Bryce found. Yeah, so, delusional?
Delusions. As in seeing things that are not there. I'm not going to be any more specific. It's not true in any case. I'm not delusional.
Okay. Oh, shoot. There's no asterisk next to delusional, so I can't ask her more about it. I wanted to see if I could find out what it is that she's seeing that isn't there. Oh, sorry, Viva. I didn't realize. I thought you were serious. Okay. Delusional, obsessive. Obsessive?
I'm obsessed with my husband.
Thank you.
It's absurd, really.
Obsessed with her husband. All right, let's follow this train of thought. Husband. How about why is that absurd?
Because he is here. And he shouldn't be.
Okay, what? Why shouldn't he be here?
He's lucky to be alive. He almost died.
Wow, she is really not forthcoming with the answers. We got a lot more out of Bryce. We have to, like, keep asking questions. He's lucky to be alive. He should have died. Why should he have died?
I don't have anything to say.
Okay, how about why is he lucky to be alive?
My husband is not a well man.
Okay.
We've been having problems for a while now.
Jeez, woman. Give me some more than that. Alright, problems?
I should have divorced him. I wish I had. So much could have been avoided.
Go on. Okay. What could have been avoided?
Our altercation. The downfall since.
Jesus. Altercation?
I tried to hurt David once.
Uh-oh.
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
This would be the
I'm
psychotic
not
part.
proud of my behaviour, but I was very angry. It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved.
Wow. This woman is just a bag of cats. Alright, there was a lot there. She tried to hurt David. Hagaha, what? Hold on, let me click on this again.
I tried to hurt David once. That's why I'm here, isn't it?
David is his name, apparently.
I'm not proud of
Her
my
husband.
behaviour, but I was very angry.
Angry. Okay, why are you angry?
Matter, though. The police should never have been involved.
And why were the police involved? Okay. Why were you angry?
I never used to get angry. Ever. If you're angry, you're not in control. Isn't that right? And it would be very bad for me to lose control.
Interesting. Another patient focused on control. Huh. I wonder if that's going to be a common theme. Do you like to be in control?
No, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Ugh. Why is it bad for you to lose control?
Let's save that for another time, shall we? I'm rich, but I'm not made of money, and I'm fairly sure my time is up.
Don't you kick me out. Okay, good. Whoa. Oh, man. I was really worried that was like, that she would shut down questioning right then and there. Oh, man. I'm glad that didn't happen. Okay, let's go back to the altercation. She hurt him. Why did you hurt David?
I don't understand what you're getting at, Doctor. Please be more specific.
Okay, I think that was... Yeah, no, that's not... For what? Angry? I already asked why were you angry?
I tried to hurt David once.
Right.
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not proud of my behaviour, but I was very angry.
Right.
It was a private matter, though.
Oh, right. The police should never have been involved. Okay. Why were the police involved?
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor.
Okay. Why do you need my help?
I need you to believe me. That's why I'm paying for these sessions. Everyone else thinks I'm crazy and dangerous. Everyone else thinks I've lost my mind.
Okay. How can I help you? What do you need me to believe? Leave. I can spell.
I think I'm seeing things, making things up. I don't want to talk about it.
Damn. Wait, there's still an asterisk. Seeing things?
Yes, Dr. Dekker did think I was delusional when he first met me. He changed his mind after getting to know me better, as I hope he will too.
Okay. Why were the police involved? Let's go over that one again.
The police seem to think I'm dangerous.
Right.
I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money.
Right.
Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time.
Right.
That's why I need your help, Doctor.
Right. Are you dangerous?
I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband.
You stabbed your husband?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician
Iris.
named Iris.
Yeah. Okay, well, this woman be cray-cray. Let's ask her about... I like her too, Martha. She's psychotic and terrifying and rich and should be in prison, but isn't because she's rich. But you know what? Kind of like her. Let's follow up with Iris. Iris? Actually, that might not be clear enough. Tell me more about Iris.
Iris was David's assistant optician. Not anymore. No, not like that. I didn't kill her.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It's just that I changed the optician into a florist after David died. Optometry was his dream.
Wait. David died? She didn't say that. Did she kill him?
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Yes, okay. Did you kill your husband?
That sounds like a question I shouldn't answer without a lawyer.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Alright, your husband is dead? No, okay. Why is obsessive flash? This is awesome, yes, I agree. She stabbed him, right, yeah. Hi, kiddos. Not just meowing at me. You want to say hello to the people at this in the YouTube stream? Come here. Say hello. Ow. Okay, she doesn't want to say hello. Here, why don't you hop up here next to me? You can hang out there while I'm playing the game. Or you can sit in my lap. That works too. Oh, sweet arms. Where were we? Moment of clarity. Maja. Oh, meow. Okay. You're right. She did say something about a moment of clarity, right? Moment of clarity? No. Shoot. Temporary insanity?
Who's to say who is sane or insane?
Ow, careful.
We all see the world differently, don't we?
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Although there's definite delineations between insane and sane when it comes to, I don't know, as an example, stabbing your husband and possibly having murdered him. Just going on a limb there. Did your husband die? No, okay. Shoot. You stabbed your husband.
It was a brief moment of temporary
insanity. We already asked that.
Or temporary clarity.
We already asked that.
David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris.
Right.
How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Affair. Affair? Nope. Okay. She doesn't want to talk about that. Wait. She said it was predictable. Why was that predictable?
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer
Shit.
that.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
Let's go back to why were the police involved?
The police seem to think I'm dangerous.
Right.
I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money.
Right.
Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time.
Prison.
That's why I need your help, Doctor.
Prison? Question
I
mark?
suppose after what I did, there are people that might think I belonged in prison. What do you think, Doctor? Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal?
Another direct question. What do you think? Should she be locked up like a dangerous criminal, or should she continue with therapy? Personally, I mean, if she stabbed her husband and potentially killed him, then she really should be locked up. Locked up. One person says therapy, another person says locked up. What did you do? What? Oh, are you asking... Are you asking what I did or what she did? Because she stabbed her husband. Therapy, locked up. Kind of think she should be locked up, guys. I mean, she's obviously psychotic. Yeah. I'm gonna say locked up. You should be locked up.
That's disappointing. Don't you want to try to make me better? At least Dr. Dekker gave it a shot in his own way.
Yes, I want to give it a shot.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay, that doesn't put her on Tumblr. Hey Beth, welcome. Let's scroll it on back because we've got some amber asterisks here. Oh, you've been lurking. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that you've been watching. I'm gonna go over this one again. Why is he lucky to be alive?
My husband is not a well man.
Well man. He's not a well
We've been
man.
having problems for a while now.
Okay. Why is your husband not a well man? Wait a minute. I thought he died. Okay, why is he not a well man?
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks.
Wait a minute.
I can't cope with caring for him anymore.
She definitely said he died. I thought you said David was dead. What the hell? Damn it. He's got a severe case of the dead, yeah. Oh, what do the police think you did? What are you accused of?
I don't have an answer to that.
Okay. But no, she did. She said that he was dead. Poison, no. She stabbed him. She said he was dead. Is David alive? Damn it. Why is your husband not a well man?
His health.
Health.
If you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore.
Caring for him. Health, caring. Okay. His health?
Since our altercation, he's become less and less active.
Yeah, the dent had to do that.
His mind's become less and less active too. Such a delightful conversationalist at one time. Now more of an enigmatic husk.
Okay. Yeah, she said both. She said that he was alive and dead. That doesn't... And I can't get her to say anything further, because if I ask her about, like, whether or not David died, she's like, oh, David's my husband, try to keep up. I don't get it. Zombie? Possibly. Possibly. Shoot. Oh, you're caring for him?
David has trouble looking after himself. Sometimes I'll leave the lake house and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch.
Oh God.
And when I return the next evening, he's still there, just staring into the stars.
Oh God. Did she just, like, take his
but
corpse
I can't hire
home?
anybody to care for him.
Did she just, like, take his corpse home and stick him in a rocking chair? What the fuck, woman? Holy shit. Wow. She is crazy. Okay, are you sure he's alive?
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you.
Damn it.
But I don't.
Cross-examine the cross. Alright, hold on a second. Let me replay this.
David has trouble looking after himself.
Right.
Sometimes I'll leave the lake house.
Lake
and he's
house.
sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return
Rocking
the
chair,
next evening,
lake house,
he's still there,
stars.
just staring into the stars.
Staring.
He needs help, I know, but I can't hire anybody to care for him.
Why can't she hire anyone to care for him? She's rich. Why can't you hire anyone?
David's not ready for company.
Oh, I got a response.
I hope to take you to see him one day and you'll see for yourself.
Oh, I would like that very much. However, I don't see an asterisk next to that one, so that I can't go down that line of questioning anymore. What else did she say about caring for him? Lake house. Lake house?
David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself.
Parents?
I'm an only child and my parents are both dead. Naturally, I inherited everything.
Naturally. Gee, I wonder how that happened. Do we really want to push that button? She's kind of unstable enough as it is. Do we really want to go down that road of, hey, did you kill your parents? No, I'm gonna be vague. I'm gonna be roundabout. I'm gonna say, you inherited everything? I spelled that right?
I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
Shit. Ms. Bates, yeah. Woman who killed her parents says what? Only child. Hold on a second.
I'm an only child and my parents are both dead.
Oh, let's ask how they died.
Naturally, I inherited everything.
How did your parents die?
It was an accident. But I don't feel like talking about it at the moment.
Of course you don't. I've got my eye on you, woman. Claire. Her name's Claire. Got my eye on you, Claire. All right, so that's the end of that line of questioning. Let's scroll it on back even more. What seems to be the problem?
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies.
Right.
Oh, and a history of violence.
History of violence. Let's go with that.
Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
Accidents happen. Yeah, you know, like falling down on a knife 25 times. It happens. let's see. Oh, history of violence. History of violence?
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst. That hardly qualifies as a history of violence. And he provoked me.
He provoked you? Damn it. History of violence has the stem linoleum floor is so slippery. The stem linoleum floor is so stabby. Who? Oh, to ask who? We already know who. It was David, her husband, who she stabbed. I'm gonna replay this. Hold on.
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst.
Outburst.
That hardly qualifies as a history of violence.
Outburst.
And he provoked me.
Outburst?
I stabbed him with a steak knife. Shocking, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Alright, so what's left here is you stabbed your husband. Okay, now here's the thing. David died, question mark, has a green asterisk next to it, but when I click on that, it's just going to replay what I already know she said, which is favorite weapon to use. Ask her who? Ask her who what? I don't... Ask here. Huh? Sorry, I don't follow Viva. So anyway, I'm going to replay this. Hold on.
Keep up, Doctor. David
is my husband. Right, David David is your husband. Okay, hold on. David is your husband? See. Alright, try to keep up, Doctor. I am keeping up. David is my husband. I know that. So I don't know. You stabbed your husband?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had
Why aren't you sure
with
which?
his assistant
Maybe.
optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
By the way, the very slight delay in sound and video for her when she speaks, I'm getting that too. So it's not just you. Shoot. What was I going to say again? I was going to ask her something about... Why aren't you sure which it is?
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer that.
Damn. Optician. Optician?
David doesn't work now. He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question.
Yeah, the dead tend not to be
He used to
very
be an
communicative.
Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
Who bites or fights? Yeah, she said something about staring at the stars. Yeah, lake house. Optician.
David doesn't work now.
Right.
He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question.
Why isn't he
He
communicative?
used to be an optician. Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
Why isn't he communicative?
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you.
Damn.
But I don't.
What is that paper she's fidgeting with? I don't think it's important. I mean, I can ask. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can see what you're talking about. That's a bottle. I did ask about her parents, Viva. Sorry, I didn't see your... I didn't see what you said there until now. I did ask about her parents, and that turned into a dead end. I can't ask her about it anymore. I don't see a paper. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Okay. What is that paper you have?
I don't know. Sorry.
I'm gonna do hint. I should ask her about Dr. Dekker. I did ask her about Dekker. Whatever. Dekker? Question mark?
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him. Though the fact that he drank so much is a good indicator of his mental state.
He drank a lot. Okay. This is new. Okay. Dekker drank.
I thought it was common knowledge that he drank. You could smell it on his breath when he got close to him. He kept a bottle in his drawer. Such a cliché.
Oh, we're kicked out, which means that we have asked all of the pertinent plot questions. We can keep going if we want to clear off these green asterisks. I'm inclined to keep going because I'm really curious. Let me go over this one again. Dekker.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that
he didn't bring it on himself. Okay, hold on. He didn't bring it on himself?
Sorry. I don't know.
Bring it on himself?
No, that doesn't.
Damn. But it was in italicized.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it
upon himself.
But then I hadn't known
the
him
wording.
for a long time.
Bring it upon himself?
Dr. Dekker
There
just
it
had
is.
that look about him. You know what they say about us crazies. Takes one to know one.
Sure does. What else? What else does she say? Something about Dr. Dekker's death and then didn't bring it upon himself. Yeah.
But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him. Though the fact that he drank so much is a good indicator of his mental state.
Mental state. Mental state?
I don't know anything about that.
Damn. We already asked him about drinking, bringing it upon himself. I don't know. Let's go back to optician.
David doesn't work now. He's not very communicative anymore, so...
Wait, didn't she say something about turning the...
He used to be an optician.
Right.
Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
Let's ask about that. Frittering his time away?
He abhors technology. Mainly he hunts things and then creates huge, unwielding fires that I'm sure will be the death of him and the lake house at some point.
Wait. So he does stuff? He does stuff. As in, he's not... Oh, shoot. I'm getting bugs inside. I'm going to go close the windows, guys. Hold on. Just a second here. It was so hot that I had to open windows, but now bugs are getting inside, so just bear with me a second. That's better. Of course, it's gonna get very, very hot in here. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so he's building fires and hunting, but so he's moving. He moves. He's not just... I guess this would be the delusional part. David hunts? Fires?
I'm going to have to plead ignorance.
Let me replay this one.
He abhors technology. Mainly he haunts things and then creates huge, unwielding fires that I'm sure will be the death of him and the lake house at some point.
Weird. Alright, sitting on the rock is on porch. Sitting in a rocker on the porch? Nope. Yeah, no, that was something. The fires. Well, I did. I asked. Hold on a second. Fires?
I don't have anything to say.
Yeah. Say I asked about fires, and that's the response I got. Earlier she had said something about turning the optician into, what was it, a florist? Florist?
I don't have an answer.
Damn. I'm about to ask for another, hint. Let's click on this. What could have been avoided?
Altercation.
Yeah, we already asked about altercation.
The downfall since.
Downfall.
This is exhausting, Doctor. I'm not used to spitting everything out in one session.
Okay. I'm just looking at the green asterisks here. Small fortune?
Being rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
Perks.
I don't work. I don't need to. Everything's paid for 100 times over.
The delay between video and her voice is getting longer. I'm a little bit concerned about that. It might be a direct result of me streaming. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna do a hint. How long have she and David been married? You know, it did not occur to me to ask that question. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 7 years, but we don't have any children. Thank God.
Does not want children, apparently. Don't you want children?
David wanted children, but I didn't. I don't think we would have made very good parents. There's no mystery to it. Some people are just not cut out to be parents. I don't think I can see either of us wiping sticky fingers or mending grazed knees.
Interesting. Alright, we've only got 2 green asterisks left. Problems?
I should have divorced him.
Divorced.
I wish I had. So much could have been avoided.
Did we ask about divorce? I don't think we did.
Divorce is such an imperfect means of separating two people, don't you think? I suppose I don't really mean it. I thought he was my soulmate and that I would do anything for him. That's a weakness that has caused me problems.
Oh, interesting. Weakness? Question mark?
I don't have an answer to that.
Yeah, she definitely does not want to give it away too quickly or at all. She is practically a closed book. I've had to pry her open for everything that she's said so far. Alright, so there's only 1 green asterisk left. and it's about Dekker.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it up
himself. I already asked about that.
But then I hadn't known him for a very long time.
Okay.
Perhaps I was wrong about him. Well, the fact that he drank so much is a good indicator.
She hadn't known him a very long time. You haven't known Dekker a very long time?
I didn't really know Dr. Dekker that well.
There we go.
I never met him outside of our sessions, and we spent those discussing my therapy, not making small talk.
Okay. Let me play that again, because I was paying attention, but I don't think I picked out anything particular to ask about.
I didn't really know Dr. Dekker that well.
Right.
I never met him outside of our sessions, and we spent those discussing my therapy, not making small talk.
Okay. I don't know. Your therapy?
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer.
Damn.
That. I don't know anything about it.
Small talk?
I don't have anything to say.
Damn it. She didn't see him outside of sessions. Shoot. I really don't want to do another hint. I don't know. I guess I'll just do a hint. Sessions discussed about her stabbing. The stabbing question line has basically been exhausted. The only green asterisk left, and again, the green asterisks are indications that we can continue that line of questioning. The only one left for her is, you haven't known Dekker a very long time, question mark. Let's watch it again.
I didn't really know Dr. Dekker that well.
Right.
I never met him outside of our sessions, and we spent those discussing my therapy, not making small talk.
I'm gonna ask for a hint. How many sessions did she have with Dr. Dekker? There we go. Okay, yeah. Not particularly obvious, so I don't feel terrible, but how many sessions did you have with Dr. Dekker?
I've been seeing him for about 3 months.
Okay, and that's it. We're done with her. The dot is green next to her, so that's it for Claire. All right. I know I said that I would play until 11. I am still happy to do that, but I would very much like to take a short intermission, if I may. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette, use the bathroom, and I'll come back. I'll be back in about, say, 10 minutes, okay? Use this opportunity yourselves if you want to have yourselves a break as well. And I'm going to type that into chat here for anybody else who comes along and wonders why the camera is pointed at an empty chair. All right, back in a bit. it's so hot in this apartment. It's nice and cool outside. Which is preferable, by the way, to the weather that we've been getting lately. It was atrociously hot. I'm sure you saw in the news that New York was getting hit with a heat wave. So it was temperatures of like 100. So yeah, that's 2 people down. Let's head on to Ellen. Let's say hello to Ellen.
I'm Elin. I'm 25.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elin.
God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
25 and a nurse. Huh. You're a nurse? Oh, wait. A note came up. Sorry for writing your notes. Say hello to Elin for me and let her know that Terry called for her, Jaya. Jaya is our assistant, right? The woman from the beginning, right? Okay, yeah. You're Jesus, Daniel. You're a nurse?
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
The delay in dialogue and video is getting annoying. I hope that's not persistent throughout the game. How do we recall these characters? This is just the first day of sessions. We have multiple days of sessions, and so I imagine they'll come back. Jaya said Terry called for you.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much.
Yeah, that delay is getting worse and worse. Okay. She said nurse in an elderly home. Wait, let's replay that.
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
End-of-life care, okay. End-of-life care?
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable. Making sure they're not in any pain.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
You comfort them?
Death is frightening, isn't it?
Yeah, well.
Isn't it what everyone's afraid of?
Ooh.
Great unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
Very true. Again, a directorial thing. That camera angle was very slightly tilted, as if she's got a skewed perspective. That's interesting. It brings to mind, this might be a weird thing to relate this to, but the old 60s Batman series, anytime a villain was on screen, they would tilt the camera to imply a skewed perspective, which I always thought was really clever. Yes, okay, death is scary. What else did she say? Shit. Medication. Right. Medication. Question mark?
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated. Especially when there are alternatives, like herbal remedies.
Oh god, she's one of those.
Imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
Was that a direct question? No, I wouldn't want to. No, I would not like to spend it asleep.
Exactly.
Aha.
I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death.
Savor the experience of dying? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want to be asleep. Oh, boy. Sorry, this actually kind of touches on a personal level here. But I would not want to be asleep unless the alternative was worse. Shit. Was there anything to pick out from that to ask her about? Let me replay that.
Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience.
Savor the experience.
Sleep your way to death.
What exactly are they savoring? Savor the experience?
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment. There's literally nothing else like it.
I certainly hope there's nothing else like it. I don't think it's a special moment at all. Dying is the opposite of special. It's like the worst thing ever. Special experience?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. Oh, she said something about herbal remedies. Herbal remedies?
I'm a qualified herbalist.
Of course you are.
It's okay, you can laugh.
Ha ha ha.
Most people think herbalism is a joke.
Because it is.
But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam, or zolpidem.
I actually work with medications at my job. I've said before I work at a group home. So I recognize at least one of those, lorazepam. She is a little creepy, yes. By the way, hi Poochies. How you doing? Lorazepam? Is that how that was spelled?
I'd really like to be able to answer you,
Okay,
but I don't know what to say.
I misspelled that, probably. I'm going to watch this again so I know how to spell the words.
I'm a qualified herbalist.
Yeah.
It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam,
There it is,
or
lorazepam.
zolpidem.
Lorazepam?
Traditional medicine makes patients worse sometimes, don't you think? You must see it all the time, doctor. You take one pill, then have to take 5 other pills to deal with the side effects. Herbs are kinda... Obviously, you have to be careful, just like with everything. Given the wrong combination can be deadly.
Really?
Fortunately, I know what I'm doing.
Interesting. Deadly?
I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Ask me something else.
Okay, no, that didn't get a response. Okay, let's go back to this one. Savor the experience.
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special
She's
moment.
seen lots of people die.
There's literally nothing else like it.
You've seen lots of people die?
3 last month. 3 the month before that, I think. But only 1 so far this month, so that's good. Although, one of my patients, Hilda, I don't think she's got long.
I think this woman is poisoning her patients. Hilda?
She's one of the crotchety ones. Always swearing and spitting at me. Never got anything
Swearing
nice
and
to
spitting.
say. Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep or something.
Ooh.
She doesn't bother me though.
That close up. Swearing at you?
No, sorry.
Okay, nope, that doesn't get a response. She is in end-of-life care. Yeah, she is. Wouldn't it be funny if this is actually a dating sim? Kind of a reverse of another game that I could name that I'm not going to name because I may actually let's play that game and I want that to be a surprise. Yeah, Twilight Zone. Yeah, these people are all pretty crazy in their own way. This one, she's, I don't know. I mean, like I said, right off the bat, I think she's poisoning her patients. But she thinks that she's helping because she thinks death is some sort of special experience. Comfort them. You comfort them?
Death is frightening, isn't it?
The great
Isn't it what
unknown.
everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
The great unknown?
No, death doesn't scare me. It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place. I'm just not sure where. Where do you think we go when we die, Doctor?
Uh-oh. Where do we think that we go when we die? Oh, there's another note. Ellen asked me where we go when we die. Heaven? Valhalla, maybe? I can think of half a dozen more. So can I. Hey, Maja. Claire is my favorite so far. Back to your place. She is quirky. Oh, Viva. Oh, okay. Take care. And, wow, I didn't know you were in Croatia. Yeah. Sleep well, and I hope you can join us for next time. But thank you so much for joining. Claire is my favorite so far. She is pretty cool. I do gotta say. I mean, she's cool in that she is such a happy, bubbly girl, but she's also potentially murdering people. So yeah. So what do we think? Where do we go when we die? Heaven, Valhalla. I mean, I know what I believe. We go home, supposedly. I'm gonna be honest. I think we don't go anywhere when we die.
Well, that's bleak. But I don't believe it.
Okay, good to know. And I'm surprised they had a response for that. I fully expected to get one of the pat responses of, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. She mentioned a doorway to another place. Doorway?
No, sorry,
Damn.
I don't know.
Shit. The great unknown.
No, death doesn't scare me.
Death doesn't scare me.
It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place. I'm just not sure where. Where do you think we go when we die, Doctor?
Doorway to another place. Ask her what the dying have told her. What do people tell you when they die? As they die.
I don't know.
Shit.
I feel like I'm the weakest link or something.
The weakest link? Is that still a thing? We are source of energy and continue. That'd be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. There's what I believe, and then there's what I would like to believe. I would like to believe that we continue. That we become a disembodied spirit that is no longer tethered by the laws of time and space, and that we can just explore as we want, you know, go back and forward through time, go anywhere in the universe, other universes. I think that would be fascinating. But I'm also kind of a scientist about things, so I can't make myself believe in something that doesn't have any evidence to support it. But back to this. thank you, Tibbs. I would like to think that I am intellectually mature. No, I guess I recognize that there's no possible way that I or anyone alive could know what lies beyond death. So, the only thing that sets any belief system apart from any other is evidence. And until somebody comes forward with some rock solid evidence, I can't make myself believe in something, so I don't. Yeah. No, I have hopes. I hope that there is a higher power. I hope that when I die, I go to some place that is better, or bigger, grander. I'll find out when I die. Anyway. Let's go back here. Savor the experience, question mark?
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying.
Right.
I've seen lots of people die.
She's seen lots of people die. She said that.
Special moment.
I mean, we followed that.
Literally nothing else like it.
Nothing else like it. Nothing else like it?
I haven't really got anything to say about that.
Shit.
Maybe we should talk about you.
About me?
I feel really bad I can't answer your questions.
Shit.
I like animals. Let's talk about that.
Okay. Random. What's your favorite? Had to remember to put the U in there. Animal.
I love animals.
Hey.
Especially cats.
Hey.
I think everyone is either a cat person or a dog person. What are you, Doctor?
Oh, definitely a cat person. I am a cat person.
Yay, me too. I have a cat called Church. He's adorable.
Church. Okay. Your cat is called Church? Damn. It is interesting, by the way, to note, cats have historically been associated with death in various religions. Egyptian, shoot, I can't think of... Pet Cemetery vibes. Actually, yeah. Philosophy. Yeah, she is into philosophy. Let's follow up on this asterisk, the great unknown question mark.
No,
Death doesn't scare me. Right.
It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place. I'm just not sure where.
Right, doorway.
Where do you think we go when we die, Doctor?
Ancient religions, yeah. Doorway to another place?
I don't know.
Shoot.
Sorry.
Ask her if her cat was reincarnated. Was your cat reincarnated?
I've never really got the idea of reincarnation.
Whoa!
I mean, are you still you? Do you know you're still you?
I got a response.
How does that even work?
Good job, Poochies. Do you know you're still you? How does that even work? You know what? That is one of the things that I've always had a problem with reincarnation. I don't remember any of my past lives, assuming that past lives are a thing, and which means I'm not going to remember this life, which means when I die, I, the person who is Daniel, ceases to exist. So what's the point? People will tell me, like, oh, your soul remembers. I don't care if my soul remembers. I want to remember. That kind of reincarnation is exactly the same as if I just blink out of existence. It's terrible. I like her too, Daisy, but keep in mind she may be a murderer. I don't know what else to ask her. Oh, we need to ask her about Dekker's murder. What do you know about Dekker's murder?
I think it's terrible what happened to him. So awful. No one deserves to die like that.
Die like what?
I'm really bad at
Shit.
this, aren't I? Ask me.
Okay. Do we know how Dekker was murdered yet? Have they said that? I don't remember. Tell me about Dekker's death.
No, sorry, I don't know.
Okay. I noticed here that hello still has orange or amber asterisks next to it, so I'm going to click on that and see if there's anything further there.
I'm Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
Dating is italicized, so I'm going to ask her about dating. Dating shows?
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
That delay is getting really long. I'm concerned about that. Married to your work?
Yes, I love my job. I love my patients. Even the really crotchety ones, you know? Oh God, you should hear what comes out of their mouths. They're like my children in a way. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
No, that doesn't sound weird.
I don't know.
Ah, damn it. Necrophiliac, ugh. Maybe Bryce, the gravedigger from earlier. No, this woman seems more obsessed with the act of dying than with the dead. She seems to want to. Wow, I think it's another control thing. She wants to control the way people die. Yeah, that seems to be a common theme. No, you're fine, Martha. It's just necrophilia is just, you know. I don't know. I'm gonna ask for a hint. I wonder what her problem might be. Oh, right. We got so busy asking her about her work and everything else, we never actually asked her why she's here. What seems to be the problem?
I started seeing Doctor Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice
Witchcraft,
to
maybe.
talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Stressful. Okay. Stressful?
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
You literally just told me that you get stressed. You just said, I thought you said your job was stressful.
It's not the job that stresses me.
Ooh.
It's the people I work with, the other nurses.
Oh.
They're mean to me.
Okay, that was creepy. The close-up on her face when she said that. Mean to you?
They call me the Angel of Death.
Oh dear.
Because so many patients have died on my shift. I don't think they mean it.
Angel of Death, wow.
Obviously, it's not my fault. It just seems to happen that way.
Angel of Death?
They're old. people die when they're old. I mean, medically speaking, it's heart failure, or organ failure, or pneumonia. They're all natural causes, though.
Matcha. Natural causes, huh? Natural causes? You know, like the natural remedies that you use?
I haven't really got anything to say about that.
Damn. What she uses for sleep but not pain. Do you use herbs for pain? Nope. Okay. Okay, where have we not gone? What have we not asked about? So stress. The other nurses were being mean to her. Welcome back, Martha. I don't know. I'm gonna ask for another hint. I don't want to overuse the hint system, and I don't even know if there's like a limit. I should ask her to tell me about Dr. Dekker. I thought, all right, fine. Tell me about Dekker.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
Huh. Okay, there was a number of things I want to kind of touch on there. Your problems? Damn. Okay. Something about doctors. She likes being in control. Yeah. Yep. She is a control freak, just like the others, man. Ow. Let me go over this one again.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years.
Yeah.
Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding,
or worse. Okay.
Dr. Dekker was different.
Dr. Dekker was
He
different.
had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
Or worse?
No, sorry.
Damn. Dekker was different?
He was a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him. But then I like most people.
She is a bit of a sweetheart. No, and we got kicked back, which means the rest is not pertinent to the story. We can keep going with her. I would like to keep going with her. Let's go with back to Married to Your Work.
Yes, I love my job.
Crotchety
I love my
ones.
patients.
Hold on. Crotchety ones?
I'd really like to be able to ask
Damn.
you.
All right, let's look at that again.
Yes, I love my job.
Excuse me.
I love my patients. Even the really crotchety ones, you know? Oh God, you should hear what comes out of their mouths.
What comes out of their mouths?
They're like my children in a way. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
What comes out of their mouths? I imagine it'd be vomit.
I don't know.
You know,
Sorry.
from the poison. What about this? Tell me about Dekker.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years.
A lot of doctors over the years.
Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding.
Do their bidding.
Or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time. He was interested in my problems.
He had a lot of time for you?
I'd been seeing him for about 9 months, I think.
She knew a lot of doctors, she said. You've known a lot of doctors? Damn.
I don't know anything.
don't know, I'm at a loss. What are the last... What do we got left? We've got... Hello has an asterisk, for some reason. Savor the experience. Let's go back to that. Savor the experience.
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment.
Right, we've asked
There's
about that.
literally nothing else like it.
Mm-hmm. Nothing else like it?
No, sorry.
Damn. Ask her about her cat. The cat thing doesn't have an asterisk next to it, so we can't continue that line of questioning. Doctors don't go to palliative care facilities? Well, if it's if you're thinking of like an old folks home, you know, retirement home, then you're partially correct. The agency can hire on a doctor if it's high end enough. Yeah, how can I help? How can I help you? Oh, wait, did that already? What seems to be the problem is the same response. Okay. End of life. Yeah. End of life care, that would require a lot of doctor interaction, so that makes sense. The great unknown.
No, death
doesn't scare me. Yeah, we know. Come on.
It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place.
Hold on. Are you afraid to die?
I'd really like to be able to
Damn.
ask you.
I thought for sure